Reklamo ang umaga o aking radyo, kasama ka sa tuwina o aking radyo. Kahit nasan man ako, laging tiwala sa iyo. Kahit anong pagsubok man sa ating dumating ay kakayanin. Basta laban lang mga
Philippine CollectiveMedia Corporation has journeyed in history to become people-oriented, rational, and entrenched with the principles of broadcast journalism. Dating back to the early 80s, PCMC managed to operate radio programs with its only radio station in Tacloban City, DYBL as AM and DYMM as FM channels, and were later on renamed in the 2000s into DYBR and DYDR respectively. This major shift from radio name to programming was the answer to PCMC's constant quest for development and listeners' dynamic entertainment and information needs. Today, Philippine CollectiveMedia Corporation becomes the country's fastest-growing radio network in a span of a year. Favorite Music Radio, or FMR, now becomes the main source of music and public affairs with an even wider reach as it partnered with government agencies, private organizations, local businesses, schools, and universities. In 2021, the consequences of COVID-19 on businesses have been significant and overwhelmingly negative. The challenge of conducting technical inspections is high due to the different local health protocols and local government unit requirements. Transportation of broadcast equipment and other technical requirements was also hampered. But despite the circumstances, Philippine CollectiveMedia Corporation continued to manage in providing opportunities for our local partners to bring relevant information, news, updates, and entertainment through favorite music radio. FMR successfully launched 8 new FM radio stations in Mindanao. FMR Camiguin 98.3, FMR Butuan 101.5, FMR Iligan Friends Radio 96.7, FMR Davnor 89.5, FMR Davao de Oro Z Radio 88.5, FMR Compostela YKFM 107.3, FMR Zamboanga Sibugay 99.3, and FMR Dipolog Babe Radio 106.1. 3 new stations in the Luzon area: FMR Baguio 94.3, FMR Makati, and FMR Partido Camarines Sur 94.5. And upgraded the existing FMR stations in Eastern Visayas region: FMR Tacloban 100.7, FMR Ormoc 100.7, FMR Calbayog 88.5, FMR Catarman 91.7, FMR Catbalogan 106.9, and FMR Borongan 101.7. This year, to keep pace with the speeding progress of broadcasting technology, PCMC aims to widen our reach, putting in place affiliate stations across the country. Adding to the PCMC's growing numbers of favorite music radio stations and digital TV channels are FMR Catanduanes, FMR Albay, FMR Cagayan, FMR Isabela, FMR Bacolod, Nabua Camsur Digital TV, and Nabua Camsur FMR University FM. And other 10 radio stations that are now in the building phase, positioning Philippine CollectiveMedia Corporation with 33 radio stations nationwide before the national election campaign commences. 3 FMR Network Community Radio is set to launch this year in San Francisco, Agusan del Sur, Surala, South Cotabato, and Bislig City. 20 FMR stations in key cities and secondary broadcast areas. PCMC also earmarks Davao City, Cagayan de Oro City, Zamboanga City, Cebu City, Albay, Tuguegarao, and Lawag City for digital PRTV expansion and the 102 state universities and colleges for the FMR University FM. Our vision to cultivate excellence through responsible journalism and becoming community partners are our guiding light to uphold the PCMC values. In September 2021, Philippine CollectiveMedia Corporation forged a partnership with A to Z Zoe Network that aims to extend its reach over the eastern side of the Philippines, especially to Tacloban.
When the PCMC was reorganized, the employees saw hope. They saw hope that the change was about to come for the organization. They were grateful, especially when PCMC's new management paid off all the debts that Kaugup and PRTV had to certain government agencies like PhilHealth and SSS. Debts which were detrimental not only to the organization but to the employees as well. More than that, the new management invested in new equipment and facilities that rapidly improved the services and output of FMR. Equipment which the employees requested years ago but were never bought. The difference is evident. You can simply look at the quality of the programs before and now. What an improvement it has been. One of the best decisions that PCMC ever made was to create a management committee which personally oversees and monitors all the aspects of the operations of the company so that nothing is neglected and nothing is left behind. If a PCMC can take care of its employees in this manner, there's no doubt that it can also maintain good client relationships. More than that, we, together with the PCMC Management Committee, studied the current human resource structure of FMR and PRTV, and we have already proposed to the board a functional organization structure with a corresponding salary matrix which is responsive to the needs and skills of our employees. The structure and matrix has recently been approved and will take effect this month. The employees here in FMR Tacloban and PRTV Tacloban are confident in the promises that PCMC gave them because PCMC delivered, most of them in less than a year. PCMC has built an image of trustworthiness and integrity with not only to its employees but with the community as well.
In 2021, PCMC also acquired digital TV transmitter with ISDBT standard to fulfill broadcast quality to comply with the National Telecommunications Commission Digitalization Program. PCMC also reconditioned and upgraded the 2.5 kilowatt analog TV transmitter and realigned the existing 4-bay antenna in PRTV Tacloban. The acquiring and upgrading of transmitters guarantee broader coverage, clear reception, and many channels in one frequency. This year, our mission is to become the powerhouse of both entertainment and information, making PCMC FMR Philippines as one sound, one network. This is FMR, and we are the PCMC.